Hello friends, I am Joanita and welcome to Stitchy Things. Today is Wednesday the 31st of August and I'm filming my kit parade today. So no updates, no whips, just all the things I have kitted up. Let me start by doing the projects I kitted up last. So I was at the Handwerk boutique last weekend and I bought some fabrics to go with projects I didn't have fabric for. So I'll show you them first. Zoe is lying on my fabric and on my project bag. So let's see what happens. Hey Zoe, I'm sorry. She's on my new fabrics. First of all, I was planning on unzipping all the zippers, but I forgot. I'm sorry for the noise, if it's noisy. First, it's the Barn Owl by Cottage Garden Samplings, and I'm stitching the ferret on the same fabric. So I'll show you the ferret. I have all the called for flosses, but I need to put them on a ring, so yeah, it's a bit messy, but it will be all right once I've put them on a ring. So I bought this fabric. It's a 32 count linen. I hope it's showing up because it's very sunny today and I dropped the shades halfway at the window. So I hope well, the color is okay because I can't see very well. I'm planning, this is a bit of a very lightly greenish fabric, and I'm planning on dyeing this with olive green to get a little modeling in this fabric. So I hope that will work. Oh, and here are the flosses for the Barn Owl, but it's a mess as well. So need to put them on a ring. So that was fabric, project number 1 and 2. Then I kitted up Mary Morgan's. I got this one for my husband for my birthday a few weeks back, and I bought this fabric. It's a 36 count Edinburgh. Well, Edinburgh is always 36 count, I guess. Well, it's this color for this one. So, yeah, I have all the called for colors. Look. Oh, those pretty colors. I love those bright. Look at the blue. The blue is so, oh, it's beautiful. So yeah, can't wait to start this one. Well, I can't wait to start them all, but well, you know, I have a lot of whips. Well, for me, I have a lot of whips. So this is the one. Okay, I placed the basket over here so I can put everything in the basket that I've shown you, so it won't be that messy on my table. Anyway, next is, I'm not going to take them all out of the package because it creates a lot of noise. So yeah, this is the Moonlight sampler by the Blue Flower. Oh, this is such a gorgeous pattern. And I bought this fabric, a 40 count. I don't know. There's no color number or... No, I don't know. I don't know which color it is, but I think it's very pretty for this one. I'm not sure. No, that doesn't work. So maybe I can show you like this. Yeah. Well, this fabric I couldn't find anywhere. I'm not sure what it is. It's Wood Smoke by Lakeside Linens. Well, I couldn't get it anywhere, so instead I chose this one because I usually like modeling and a bit brighter maybe, but because of the pattern I don't think it needs it. All the little animals, it's so gorgeous. So yeah. Oh, and the flosses, I have all the flosses for it, all the called for flosses, the fancy floss DMCs. So yeah, and again, can't wait to start this one. I'm sorry, it takes a long time. Then I picked out some fabric for, oh no, it's stuck. I picked out some fabric for Tilly Goat. Oh, she's so cute. And I picked this one. And I'm going to use this, oh, let me show you the next pattern as well, because it's for both patterns, but I didn't cut the fabric yet. So it's for Tilly Goat and Token of Fall. It's just a slightly off-white fabric, so it's not really bright white in your face, but I think for Tilly Goat, oh, she's so cute. I love goats. If I had a big house with a big yard, I would have little goats, but yeah, we don't. So look at it. This is so beautiful. This is by Liz Matthews. Oh, and this is by Teresa Kogut. As you, I think you have seen this. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not, I thought I was organized again, and I wasn't. So yeah, Token of Fall by Liz Matthews and Tilly Goat by Teresa Kogut are going on this fabric. These are the beautiful, oh, I substituted because the floss for Token of Fall, it's Gloriana, and those are silks. So I substituted for Fancy Floss and DMC, and I chose this blue. It's called Presidential Blue by the Gentle Art for the Bird. So yeah, I think those colors are pretty, so I don't mind. This goes in here and this goes in here. Oh, and I'm using all the called for colors for Tilly Goat. There's only one Fancy Floss, Old Money, yes, Old Money, and the rest is DMCs. So yeah, I'm very pleased with the fabric I chose. Then I kitted this one up. Oh well, I got this pattern from my friend Tony for my birthday. It's called Harriet Goddard and it's by Hands Across the Seas. And she gave me the called for colors as well. And when we were in the Handwerk boutique, I could pick out some fabrics. So I chose this one. It's a 40 count lamb's wool by XQ Designs. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be very small, but I love this one. So can't wait to start that one either. So then I need to show you something really cool. As you know, we went to the Handwerk boutique because of the lecture and workshop by Jacob, Modern Folk Embroidery, and we got this pattern. Oh, excuse the tea, the tea spill spots. This one, and this one is all kitted up as well. That's why I'm showing you this. And we got some ring bling as well to go with it. So we're going to stitch this. I chose 32 count, and these are the called for colors. So it's a vintage country mocha in 32 count with all the called for colors. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you anything about the workshop and the lecture, but I'm saving that for my next Flosstube. I think that's going to be next week because I have 1 week of vacation left. Well, a week and a half, but next week is my last week, so maybe I have time to film a Flosstube video. So this, oh, what was this called? This is called Lammegien Pot, a sampler from Drenthe. So we, yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to tell you next week, because before you know it, I have a lot of kitted projects over there, so before you know it, it's going to be a very long video. I'm sorry. Okay, next. Oh la la. And there they go. This one, I kitted up. I have the Readly app on my tablet. And I found this one in Just Cross Stitch magazine. June 2021. I'll put in a picture here because I didn't print the cover picture. And this one is a I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch this. I've kitted it up. I have all the flosses here because I was planning for this one to be my first full coverage project. And I thought it's really small. It's just an A4. I don't know if it's A4 for every country, but anyways, just a page from a magazine, and it was full coverage. So I thought, well, I'm going to stitch this as my first full coverage piece, but no, I still haven't started it, and now I'm wondering if I ever will. But I love the colors, so I'm sorry. I think a truck was going by. I have the windows open because it's warm. But yeah, so that's this one. Wildflowers. It's called Wildflowers with a View, but I'm not sure. So we'll see, and if not, I'm going to put the floss in my stash. Okay, this one, everyone knows this one. It's, again, I didn't print a cover picture because I have it in Pattern Keeper. This is Ruskin's Penguins, and I'm going to stitch this on a Frosty Aqua 32 count opalescent. So I hope you can see it. And it's by XJU Designs. And I'm stitching this with Sulky's black and white. So I'm going to stitch this with Sulky's black and white. So then I have a whole stack on the floor. This is, oh, the Red Bird sampler. I love this one. This is so pretty. I love the combination of turquoise and red. I really think it's beautiful. And it's by Brenda Gervais. I think everybody knows this one. I'm going to stitch this on a 36 count Wren Edinburgh. Yeah, 36 count Wren by Picture This Plus. But I bought Café au lait as well. My friend Tony is going to stitch this one on the Café au lait we bought at the Handwerk Boutique, but I'm not sure. I picked this one out, but then Tony said she was going to stitch it on this one, and I thought I really like the background to be light because of the red and the turquoise, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Should I use the Wren or should I use the Café au lait? I'm not sure. I think it works both for both fabrics, but yeah, because the color of the modeling looks a bit like the color. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put this on a ring as well. I didn't put this on a ring either. So we have this color, and it looks a bit like the color in the fabric. So I think it's going to be pretty on this fabric as well. And this floss. So I'm not sure. I'm still debating. So, but I want this to be a start really soon. But then I need to decide. So if you have a preference, please let me know. Maybe it helps my decision making. Next, this is I bought this at the beginning of the year, Nashville, And it's The Rabbit and the Rose by Brenda Gervais, right? With a needle and thread. Yeah, it's Brenda Gervais. And this is so cute. And I'm going to stitch this on a 36 count affogato by Fiber on a Whim. It doesn't say, but I think it's Fiber on a Whim, but I'm not sure. It's a slightly modeled, samplery colored fabric. And I have all the colorful DMCs right here. So yeah, this should be quick. So there's no reason why I can start this one. Well, there is actually, but okay. Then another animal by Teresa Kogut. Wilbur. Look at him. Look at his face. Oh, he's so cute. And I'm going to stitch this on Fiber on a Whim. No, Mystic Fabrics Olympia. This is the fabric I was looking for when I was picking out fabrics for the Mirabilia. And I thought, I ordered a piece of Olympia and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then when I sorted out my kitted projects, it was there. So let me put this on the board because it's a really, really pretty fabric. Look. I love this so much. I need to order a big piece one day from this one because it's so pretty. And I think Wilbur is going to look very pretty on it. It has modeling here as well in this fabric. So yeah, I think it's a good choice, Olympia for Wilbur. So, and again, all the colorful flosses, not on a ring because all my rings, I was out of rings, so I bought some new ones. But yeah, all the pinks for Wilbur. So, oh, I need to stop saying so. Okay, next. This one is from Needlework Expo last year. And I love it. And I still haven't stitched this. And it's on a teeny tiny piece. That's all. On a vintage white, I think it's called, by Zweigart. Look, it's very tiny. I love this. I really love this. But it's so tiny and I still haven't started it. But yeah. Again, all the colorful colors. A bit messy. Yeah, this is Reaping Love. It's called Reaping Love by Silver Creek Samplers. Next will be, oh yeah, this is from, I printed it out from Readly as well. Let me check if I can, it's from a magazine. Is it Just Cross Stitch magazine or, yeah, Just Cross Stitch magazine, February 21. So it's by Autumn Lane Stitchery and it's called Lovebirds. And it's so cute. And all white. That's the reason I haven't started it, because I can't seem to get my crosses neatly in all white. But yeah, I dyed this fabric for it because I love purple. So, and I'm using DMC Blanc to stitch it with. So, and I think, oh, it's an Ada, I don't know, 16 count, 18 count, I don't know. I think it's 16 count. I don't know. Well, yeah. I really should start this. I don't think it takes me very long. No, I don't think so. But that's what I always think. And then it's long anyway. Oh, and I need some, I think, for back stitching. It's practically the same color. So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it right back in the project bags because I will have an awful mess if I don't. And if my flosses are all on the table, I don't know which floss so goes where. Anyways, next project is, oh, stuck in the zipper. This one is Alice in Wonderland by Flowers Embroidery. I will put in a picture here because I didn't print the cover picture. And I'm going to stitch this on, I don't know which count. I think it's a 32 Vintage Country Mocha. And I'm using all the called for. I have a ring, I have the flosses. I'm so organized. But I'm using all the called for colors by the hand-dyed colors by Owl Forest. They have such pretty flosses. But yeah, I need to organize this. But I will do this when I'm going to start this. I was watching, who was I watching? I don't know who it was, but they were stitching this as well, and it looks so pretty. I'm not sure who it was. I can't remember. But yeah, I love Alice in Wonderland, as you know, so I should start it. Hold please. I'm going to pick them up from the floor. It's ridiculous the amount of project bags that I have over here. Okay. Then I have this one. Tony got it for my birthday last year, so I really need to start stitching this. Wildflowers by the Blue Flower. I saw this on Elizabeth Ann's Flosstube and I was in love immediately. So I fell in love immediately. Sorry for the crinkle, but I wanted to take it out. This is a 32 count apple green, but the color is not showing up. So I hope when and when I saw this fabric, I thought this will work, but it's very, very bright. But when you unfold it, it's much lighter. So it was the perfect color for this one. So yeah. And I'm going to stitch this with all called for DMCs. But I need to put them on floss tags and on a ring. But yeah, I love all my kitted projects. But there are so many because that's an hobby on its own, right? Then, oh, this one is so lovely and so cute. I'm going to insert a picture here. It's called Hello Pumpkin by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I'm going to stitch this on a white even weave because eventually I want to stitch all 4 of the seasons, and I think the colors pop the most on a plain white fabric. So I have the call for colors here in this beautiful bag. When you order from Wool Warehouse in the UK, you get the floss in organza bag. Yeah, so this will be Hello Pumpkin, and I'm thinking about this for the last 3 weeks. So I think if I'm going to pick a project to start, this one will be the first, because I'm slowly getting in a autumnly mood. So yeah, and the colors are beautiful, and the design is so pretty, and you have all these little figures and they're making a tree, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you know what I mean, because I showed you just now. I'm an idiot. Okay, next up is Owl Forest Embroidery Red Cardinals. My husband gave it to me not last Christmas, or the Christmas before, so I have this for a year and a half. Yeah, again, I should start this. I'll show you up close. And I picked out this fabric. Excuse me. I'm going to crinkle for a little bit because I really want to show you the color fabric. I'm going to put the bags aside on this fabric, and I think it's going to look lovely. It's a 36 count limestone. I think it will look pretty. I have to call for flosses with all the reds on this fabric. It's a bit greenish. Yeah, I like green fabrics. When I went through my stash, 1, 2, 3. When I went through my stash a few weeks ago, I noticed there were all these green fabrics. I found a needle. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, next. It's by the Blue Flower, and it is Tudor Ermine. I love the Blue Flower. And I picked out 32 count espresso by Fiber on a Whim. And usually I don't like brown fabrics, but for some reason with the green modeling I really like this. The green modeling reminds me of the grass stains the boys used to have in their jeans when they were little. And the call for colors. And I think they look really pretty on the fabric, but I don't know. If I think it's going to be too dark when I'm stitching, I'm going to switch fabrics. But yeah, so you have an idea of how it's going to look. Oh, excuse me. So, next up. This is Cats Love Christmas by Lindy Stitches. Excuse me. This was a giveaway I won before I started Flosstube, so over a year ago. And I'm going to stitch this on, let me see, 36 count. And the color number is 7094. There's no name. It's by Zweigart. And it's not really turquoisey, but I think this will work. Let me put the flosses on there. I think this will work. So yeah, I should whip this out and whip this out. No, that's not a good sentence, but you know what I mean. I should finish this in a short amount of time, right? I can do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to start this really soon, so I have it finished before Christmas. But plans and life and distractions from other projects, you know how it works. Then I have 4, well, let me show them one by one. It's by Luminous Fiber Arts. It's Gathering Honey, Gathering Acorns, Gathering Clover, and Gathering Berries. And when I bought them, I bought these two at the same time, and I dyed fabric for it. I was all organized and ready to go, and then this one came out, and after that this one came out. So I have no idea how I dyed this. Yeah, with tea, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get the same color. So I bought this fabric. It's Natural Light Oatmeal, and it's a 32 count by Zweigart, I guess. Just a light neutral. And I bought flosses for the first 3, but I need to pick out some floss for Gathering Honey. So these are all, let me see, embroidery cotton. Oh, what's the brand? I ordered this at Soet Idee. I'm not sure. Valdani? Yes, Valdani. And I'm going to use these colors. And then I need to pick out dark yellow as well. So these are variegated. I'm not sure if you can see it, but no, they are more, the colors are more deep in real life. This one is really bright, but it's not that bright in real life. So let me, no, well, I'm sorry. Do I have something white? Well, let me make a mess. And I hope you can see it. Yeah, that's better. But I can't see because of the sun if you're seeing the real color. But anyway, you get the idea. So I have all these gatherings and they're not that big. So I should stitch them up real soon. Yeah, well, we'll see. And this one, this is a very, no, not an old whip. Well, I put in a few stitches. When I first started stitching, I was looking for a lot of Halloween patterns. And I found this one on Etsy. It's called Halloween mandala, but I'm not sure. I think it's in Russian. Anna Poltarak. And I found this on Etsy. Well, let me show you. This is the cover picture. And I'm going to stitch the ghosts in oh, what is it called when it lights up? Let me check. What is it called? I don't know. I'm blanking on the name. Not fluorescent, but yeah, I don't know. You know, when it absorbs the light, then it's bright. I don't know. I'll look it up and I'll insert it here. I don't know. But yeah, this is so cute. I don't know why I haven't started this yet. It uses a few Crynex, really bright colors. Oh, I love that. I do know when I started this one, the fabric was too small. I'm not sure what count it is. I bought this at LNS in Roermond, Naald en Draad. It wouldn't surprise me if it's a 36 or a 40 count, but yeah, I don't know. This is what I put in. So yeah, it's another whip. Well, technically it is, theoretically, but I'm not counting it as a whip. But yeah, I really want to start this or finish this or stitch this. With the wildflowers with a view, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to stitch that one. But this one, yeah, I want to stitch this. But so many projects. Yeah, I used to bobbinate when I just started stitching, but I'm going to put them on floss tags because I don't like bobbins. I don't like them anymore, but I didn't know about floss tags when I started, so I just used bobbins. Okay, the floor is clean. I'm going to take from my basket now. This one, let me check what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. We've talked about this before. I need to put in a picture because I don't have a cover picture. And I'm not sure what it's called, but I will insert it in the screen because it's Russian. Yeah, I bought all the colorful colors. We've talked about this. I don't have a fabric yet because I told you I wanted the colors to be more bright. And I thought that was so difficult to decide with. I have the color chart from DMC, but it didn't work. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to order all the colorful flosses. And when I have them, I'm going to substitute them with brighter colors. Well, I didn't get around to that, but yeah, you can't see it like that. Let me try it like this, because I think the colors are really dark. But now I'm thinking, if I'm going to stitch this on a lighter fabric, maybe it won't be so bad. The muted a bit. Well, there are a few bright colors, but I don't know. These are the colors. So yeah, maybe if I stitch this on Café au lait or something light, yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it, the colors, and pick a very light, maybe slightly modeled, or maybe I dye something myself. Yeah, how it changes, how your, if you haven't seen it for a while, then you can look at it in a whole other way, if you know what I mean. Then I kitted up the jackrabbits. I love his ears. He's so cute. And I want to stitch this on a 32 count brown sugar by Fiber on a Whim. It has some green modeling in it. And I thought, yeah, I think this will go very well with this one. And if I think it's too dark, I will change the fabric for the fabric I bought for the ferret and the barn owl, and I want to stitch the raccoon on this as well, but I didn't get that up completely. I just have the fancy floss and I need to have some more DMCs. So yeah, but that's not kitted up, so it's not going to be in my kit parade. Focus. The jackrabbit, and I have put the colors on the fabric, so you get the idea. Again, not on a ring, not on floss tags. It's still a mess, but I have the ring in the bag, I think. Oh, I thought I saw a ring. Oh yeah, the ring in the bag. So maybe I should make sure I have everything on a ring next kit parade. Well, that will be next year, so. All right. Now, oh no, everything is falling. That's just because I have too much. I'm going to stitch from Cross Stitcher magazine, this one, and it's called, it's by Emma Congdon. Oh wait, this is the pattern, Midnight Magic. Oh, excuse me, the attic door is closing while my husband is coming in. So yeah, and I bought this fabric, a really dark blue. I think it's a 32 count, and I have all the called for DMCs, all these Halloweeny colors. Ooh, the black is not really showing up on this one. Well, there's not a lot of black, so look how pretty. So yeah, I had planned at the beginning of the year, well, at the beginning of the year, yeah, at the beginning of the year to stitch this for Halloween this year, but well, then I need to really get moving, and that's not going to work. So I want this to be a finish next year, right before Halloween. So reminds me if I forget. But I really want to stitch this, and I think Flower Foxy cross stitch, Flower Foxy Monique wanted to start this as well. I think it was her. So if you stitch it together, you can motivate each other. So let me know, Monique, if you want to start this, because I think it was you. Then the Antique Bird Sampler. I saw this stitched up in Steel City Stitchers Flosstube last year, the year before, and I really liked it. If you see the pattern, if I hadn't seen it stitched up, I wouldn't have bought it, but it was so cute. So I'm going to stitch this on a 32 count Quicksand by Thomas Nicholas Flamel. Oh. And it has some yellow modeling. I hope you can see it. I bought a called for Fancy Floss. Oh, yeah. I was too short and I bought these last weekend at the Handwerk Boutique. So, yeah. This is going to be so pretty as well. I'm sorry. I am itching. My eyes are itching. My face is itching. I have allergies. So yeah. Antique Bird Sampler. Oh, it's by Elizabeth's Needlework Designs. I'd never heard of this before, of this designer before, but yeah, I think this is really pretty. Kristen stitched this. I was thinking which one of the girls stitched this up, but it was Kristen. Yeah. Then I have Ashbury beads by Modern Folk Embroidery, and I got this from my husband for Christmas. I'm going to stitch this on the call for fabric, because it was a kit and the flosses are in there as well. So I really like the reds and the greens. Look at the colors, they're so pretty, especially this one in the middle. Yeah, so I'm not going to say I need to start this anytime soon, because I think that goes for all my projects. Then Clementine by Plum Street. Look at this grumpy face, or her grumpy face, I'm not sure. Clementine, I think it's a her. Look at it, it's so cute. I'm going to stitch her on a 28 count Brittany, and the color number is 1795. It's by Zweigart. I'm not stitching on 28 count often. I'm not stitching on 28 count a lot. Talking is hard again. It looks a bit gray on camera, but it has a really, it's more a grayish green fabric. But yeah, I bought this when I went to the Handwerk Boutique for the first time last year in May, and then I was stitching on 28 count, but that's okay. Called for flosses. So yeah, she's so cute. I love everything cat. All the cat charts. This is going to fall down. I have a, I don't know from which pattern this is. Well, it doesn't mind. Then I have, oh yes, yes, the Red Queen. It's called the Red Queen. It doesn't say in English. I think it's called the Red Queen. Well, it's by Owl Forest Embroidery. Oh, I'm sorry. This is by Owl Forest Embroidery. I'm going to stitch this on Vintage Country Mocha. I'm not sure about the count. I think it's 32, but I'm not sure. Queen of Hearts, Red Queen. Yeah, I think it's a 28 count, actually, but I'm not sure. It doesn't know it's small. It's smaller than the other one, so I think it's a 32 count. Queen of Hearts, called for flosses by Owl Forest. Beautiful colors. I have the beads. Well, I don't have the call for beads because I couldn't get them anywhere, so I substituted with a little help of, I don't know what her name is. She has an online store and I ordered beads from her. So I asked for her advice and I have the beads. And then I have these things. Monique sent them to me, Flower Foxy Cross Stitch. This was a while ago. I got to talk to her about the Queen of Hearts and I asked her where she bought roses. And she said, I have some left. Would you like me to send them to you? Well, yes, please. So, and then I made her a little something to return the favor. So, yeah. I want to start this as well. This is so beautiful. Look at it. With the Cheshire Cat on top. The colors are so beautiful. Oh, I want to stitch everything. It's also beautiful. Everything is beautiful. So, then I have, I don't know. Oh, Mary Barton's work. I will put in the cover picture here because I only have the pattern in here, the chart. And I'm going to stitch this on a lilac-y Zweigart fabric. It's a linen, but I don't know what count. 32, 32, 36, I'm not sure. And I have the called for flosses here. So I think this will look so pretty. And I love the vintage birds. I'm stitching on, there's Mary Barton and there is, oh, what's the other pattern called? One of my viewers gave it to me. I got it from Sue. Oh no, it's not over there. I'm not sure what it's called. Well, Mary Amelia's bird. Mary Amelia's bird. And that's a vintage bird as well. Just like this one. I love them. I love the vintage birds, so I want to stitch them and hang them together on my bird wall. I need to finish my birds. I'm talking for months about a bird wall and I haven't finished a bird yet, so, well. Next up is Strawberry Fields Forever. I love this one. I love this one so much. I was watching Stitchuation Normal, Kathleen. She stitched this, but she substituted the colors for the flower pot and the gates. Well, it's not gate, it's brick. It's because they're quite dark. So I bought the conversion, the colors for the conversion as well. So I'm going to try out which one I like best. I'm going to stitch this on, oh, This one I found in my stash. It was in a grab bag, just like the fabric I chose for cat lovers 2 weeks ago, I guess. This was in a grab bag as well. First I had another one, another fabric picked out, but I thought it was too dark. And because of the dark red, I wanted the fabric to be a bit lighter. But as you can see, it's not completely white, but it's not antique. It's slightly yellow, I think. It's a 40 count, if I'm not mistaken. 40 count, so it's going to be really tiny. And with the, let me put on the reds. Well, I have, oh, now I'm putting in my, oh, these colors are the colors for the brick wall and for the flower pot, which I substituted, but now I'm not sure which is what, so, well, it doesn't matter. I was talking about the reds, so let me put them on the fabric. So I think this will work very well. The slightly yellow, it looks a bit old, the fabric. Like it has, like the, how you call it? The discoloration, this color, I don't know. The change in color because of time. Let's call it like that. So yeah, I really, oh, it really makes me want to start it, but yeah. I think I wrote the color conversion down. Yeah. So let me show you Kathleen's color conversion. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to start it, and when I think it's too dark, I will change into the lighter colors. So okay, then hold please, because I need to pick something up from the floor. I have, oh yeah, you've seen this recently. Lou gave this to me, Louisa. She is Foxy Flower, no, Foxy, oh, all those foxes on Instagram. Flossy Fox Stitcher on Instagram, and she passed this along to, she passed it on to me. Yeah, and I've kitted it up. I'm ready to go. This is an even weave. I think it looks like Vintage Country Mocha, but Vintage Country Mocha, the other side is an even color. And this one isn't. So this was in the grab bag from D-Stash as well. And if you look closely, you can see this is the back. And it has a slight vintagey country mocha-y look. And this is the front. I think I'm going to use the lights, the back, the light. Because I prefer this. This is a spring piece. It's stitched on a light fabric, so yeah. I have the call for colors. I think because, no, I have one, I think I have one substitution, but I can't remember which one. But let me put it on the fabric so you can see. And this is the back of the fabric, the light side, so yeah. Again, want to start this soon. I'm still thinking about the floss that looks like it's a light that's on. Oh, what is it called? I'm not sure. Oh, and if I looked it up, I put it in the screen already, so yeah. Oh, this is a 40 count, by the way. 40 count even weave and it looks like vintage country mocha, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, I need to go on the floor because there's no room in my basket anymore. Yeah, this one is by The Primitive Hair, and it's Lizzie Borden. I should have finished this a long time ago, but yeah. I bought this fabric, Dracula's Wallpaper, by, oh yeah, it's by Jody. It's Jody fabric from the Steel City Stitchers, and it's heavenly blooded, heavily splattered. I think that's the good word, not heavenly, heavily. These are the call for colors, not honoring, but yeah, all the colors for Lizzie Borden. I love this. I saw this last. Pam from Pam and Steph is stitching this. So yeah, the plan was to have it finished a long time ago, as I said. So because I stitched up Elizabeth Bathory, and I thought Lizzie Borden would be a beautiful companion piece. But yeah, you know how it goes. This one I bought last year at Atelier Today. It's by Cottage Garden Samplings as well, and it's called Strawberry Harvest, and I love this. And this one goes on my bird wall if I finish my birds. And this is called, the fabric, I'm not sure. Oh, I do know. I got this from Monique. Monique sent me, you know, Flower Foxy Cross Stitcher. She sent me a box last year. I think it was last year. And there were a few fabrics in. And I wanted to use this for the Moonlight sampler, but it was too small. So I was going through my fabrics a few weeks ago, and I found this one, and I thought this would look really nice. And I sent her a message asking if she didn't mind if I use this for another project. So Monique, I picked this one out for your fabric, so thank you. It's such a lovely color. I really love it. It's a bit purpley, grayy, mottled. Yeah, I love it. And I'm using all the call for colors. The fancy floss is on ring, the rest I need to put on floss tags. But yeah, this shouldn't be a long stitch. She says. Yeah, famous last words, right? Okay. I have, I don't know what this is. Oh, yes, I do know. A sampler from Zeeland by Jacob from Model Folk Embroidery. I'm going to stitch this on a 36 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I'm going to stitch, he has three options. If you buy the pattern, you have the option for the back, for the front, and in the blue colors. And I'm going to stitch this twice. Yeah, I know. I know. I can hear you in my head already. Well, let me tell you. I really, really loved the bright colors from the back. It has bright red, purple. I love it. And I've started it, but that's for my Flosstube next week. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this already. And I'm going to stitch this on a 36 count Legacy, as I said, in the blue colors. Because I couldn't decide. I love them both. Both colorways are so pretty. So I thought, I'm going to stitch them both. So, yeah. And that's not a plan, that's really going to happen. By the way. Ah, another one of Teresa Koget's animals. Oh, she is so cute with her scarf. It's called For You. And I love it. Again, I love it. I'm going to stitch this on a 36 count gray by Weeks Dye Works, Confederate gray. Wait, let me put this aside because it's a really nice color. It's a bit grungy beige, and when you see the flosses on it, first I was afraid this color is not going to show up, but I think it will be all right, especially if the color is not on the outside, and I can always do some outlining, some back stitching. So these are the colors, and yeah, she's really cute. So if Teresa Koget decides to make more farm animals, I will definitely buy the patterns. Yeah, next one. Oh, this one is a cutie as well. I bought this pattern in D-Stash. I thought I bought this from Lydia Lovely Stitches on Instagram, and she's on YouTube as well. She's one of the Stitchketeers. I think she's the one I bought this from. It's called Ragstack by Plum Street Samplers. Look at it. It's so freaking cute. I'm going to stitch this on, yeah, I'm going to stitch it on this. I ordered this at the same web shop where I bought the blood spatter fabric from, and it was in, I think it was in the US, and the web shop doesn't exist anymore. I'm thinking about the name, but I'm not sure. But it's an opalescent fabric, and it was called something with frost something, but I don't have there was a little card, but I lost it somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but oh, fire poppies. Was it called fire poppies? I think it was. Well, that's where I bought the fabric. And look, this is so lovely. So yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but you know, it's almost Christmas, so, well, almost, yeah, it's almost Christmas, a few months. Then, oh, this pattern I came across on Instagram when it first got released, and I loved it. It's Bittersweet Trio by Waxing Moon Designs, and I saw it and I didn't make a note or didn't, you know, the links in Instagram, or the links, there's this little flag on the right side, the top right corner, and then you can save the post, and I didn't do that. And I said to my husband, oh, this was such a lovely pattern and I can't find it anywhere. When I see it, I'm going to buy it straight away. So when I saw it next, I bought it right away. It's so cute. And I'm using, I think this is raw natural linen, because I thought it would be lovely for a fall project, this fabric. I'm planning on making these into little pillows. That's why I have these little pieces. Oh. Look at the bright orange. I love the colors. I want to stitch something for fall. And I want to say, this is not a lot of work, but yeah. I was texting with Mariska this morning, or this afternoon, I'm not sure. And we were talking about how you always think that some chart is not going to take a long time. And yeah, you're always wrong. Well, I am always wrong. Because then I get distracted by new designs, new releases, new everything. So, okay, we're coming to the end. I'm not even sure how many kitted projects I have, but it's ridiculous amounts, I'm sure. This one I got from my husband for our anniversary. I think it was for our anniversary. And it's called, yeah, it's by Amanda Clark, but I'm not sure how it's called. It's by RTO. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, the designer is Amanda Clark. And I love this. And it's a really, really dark fabric. I think it's black. Or really, really dark blue. So when I showed you my kitted project for Halloween from Cross Stitcher magazine, I bought more of that fabric. I was planning on substituting, but this is almost black and that's more blue. So I love the more blue, but if that's a pain to stitch on, I'm going to use the Ada because it's a 14 count Ada, but because it's all black, yeah, I think this will be an easy stitch, or easier than the fabric I bought in 32 count. So yes, then I have this one. I love this one, Weiler Nacht. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know. It comes with an even weave, a 28 count, a 28 count even weave. And I love this one. My husband got this for me with this one for our anniversary, and I really love this. I saw this at Jantina Stitches, and it's so pretty. And look at this one, the wolf. I love the wolf as well, but I can't buy it. I can't get it for my birthday or anything else, or Christmas. I need to stitch this first, and when I have this finished, I give myself permission to buy the wolf. Okay, then I have some, yeah, I don't know how to call it. This one, it's, oh, that's another thing I'm debating. I'll put in a picture here. It's called Flying Agarics by Modern Folk, no, Owl Forest Embroidery. And it came with this lovely needle minder and the floss. I used the fabric for something else, or I didn't order the fabric. I can't remember. But this is it. I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch this. But I love it. But with every project I've seen in this parade, I think, oh, I want to stitch this. Oh, I want to start this. And I don't have it with this one. I don't have the feeling of stitching it right away. So I'm not sure. I'm going to save it for now and think about it. But I'm not sure. Then I got this one from a friend. It's an embroidery kit. I love it. I have an embroidery kit in my whips. I really need to finish that one because I bought it at the Creado. That's a big hobby fair once a year at the end of October. But it was a few before Corona, so before COVID. So it was October 2019 that I bought the embroidery kit. So I really need to finish it first before I'm going to start this one. And I got this one for a birthday last year from the same friend. it's a tote bag. So you can embroider your own tote bag and make these tassels, you know, the pom-pom things. Yeah, so then I have in my, oh, don't you just love it? Yeah, this is, I was planning to start this. It's this pattern by Jacob, Modern Folk Embroidery, something think it twice, I don't know, something old English, and you have to think twice before you speak. Well, that's good advice for me. I'm going to stitch this on this fabric. I'm not sure what it's called or where I got it. I don't know, I can't remember, but I really love it. And I'm going to use this floss. Oh, bless me, I'm sorry. It's called Onyx by the Gentle Art. Oh, my glasses. Oh, yeah. It's called Onyx by the Gentle Art. And it's a really, really lovely floss. And I'm not sure about the count. I think this is 32 count, but I'm not sure. And this was for Black Sampler November? Black Sampler September. I think it was November. I'm not sure. I had this all ready to kit up. The patterns is in Pattern Keeper and I didn't get around to it. So yeah, maybe this year, who knows. And then I don't know what's in here. Oh yes, this was a free chart by Samplers and Stitches on Etsy, I guess. I think it, I don't know, I can't remember. But this is in my stash for a while. I have the call for DMCs. I'm sorry for the crinkling. These are lovely colors. But I haven't picked out the fabric. I think I'm going to use the back side, the other side from Vintage Country Mocha because of the really light, or maybe antique, no? Café au lait, café au lait. Something light. But it's a summer chart, so yeah, it's going to be for next year because summer is almost over. What else do I have? Oh, I have two left. A kit I bought last year in Meersen at Casa Cura. It's a yarn store and they have some cross stitch kits, and I thought this one was really cute with his sweater, with his jumper. So yeah, he's cute. Maybe I can start that one. And last I have this one. When I was first stitching, I bought this on AliExpress, but I'm never going to do it again. But I love the gorgeous dolls, and she's on a stack of books, and I work at the library and I read a lot. So yeah, I thought I'm going to buy this, but yeah, I'm not going to do that again. But it's in my stash for over 2 years now. These are the flosses, they're all DMCs, and I'm going to substitute the Ada because it's very stiff. It feels like you can tear it like paper. It's so, no, it doesn't feel pleasant. It doesn't feel pleasant to stitch on. I don't mind stitching on Ada. It can be very yeah, very pretty. I have the skull, what's it called? Sugar Skull. The Sugar Skull by Bothy Threads, and it came with Ada as well, but it was a really soft, beautiful Ada. And this one is just stiff and it feels yucky on your fingers. So no, I'm not going to stitch this on this fabric. So yeah, that was before I did know any better. So Okay, I think that's it. That was my kit parade. I'm going to count them and I'm going to put in the number here. Yeah, I want to know how many kitted projects I have. Maybe that will give me some sense into my head. Maybe it will bring some sense into my head and not buy that many things anymore. Well, anyways, I'm looking for my remote thingy. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry for the chaoticness. Well, that's who I am. I can't change that. I'm trying to be organized every time, but I fail epically. So yeah. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hi. While I was cleaning up, I found another kit. Kit. It's a kit because I bought this. It's Bayun. I don't know. It's Bayun or Bayun cat by Owl Frost Embroidery, and it comes with the floss and the fabric, the pattern, and a needle with a needle minder. So let me show you the needle minder. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's a pretty one. And there's a booklet in it. Those kits are really, really pretty. And well, how do you call it? Well, put together. Put together very well. This is the fabric I'm going to use the cold for. And those are the hand-dyed flosses by Owl Forest. They're very pretty, I think. So, yeah, that's it. I found my remote thingy. I put it in a project bag. And yeah, I counted my projects. And there are 49 kitted projects. Really, really. No, that's it. It's ridiculous. I have 20 plus whips. So I was thinking, I placed an order for Needlework Expo. I'm getting 6 patterns and that's it. Well, famous last words, but yeah, 49 kitted projects. That's ridiculous. So yeah. There's nothing else to say then. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it for real now. I'm filming my Flosstube next week, if all goes well, so I hope to see you then. Bye for now.